Oh, hey there. Now I want to tell you a quick story that I think is very cool. Okay. So Jesus is walking through Jericho, and Zacchaeus is a very rich man. He's short. He's a tax collector. He's gotten rich off of deceiving people. Okay. He was local, Jewish, and the Roman Empire came in and took over, and they're like, we're going to tax these people. But, if any of you guys want to tax your brothers and sisters, you can, and go ahead and cheat them for whatever else. I don't care. As long as we get our share, we don't care. And so they got very rich doing that by cheating their fellow citizens. So if you can imagine, somebody coming into our country and then taxing us and giving it to a foreign nation, and we're like, oh, well, not only are we going to take stuff for another country that we hate, but also, by the way, I'm going to cheat you for even more, and I'm going to get rich off of it. So guess who hated him? Everybody. Okay. Now nobody likes tax collectors anyway, but back then it was even worse. So Zacchaeus is short, he's rich, and Jesus is coming through town. And he's like, I'd like to see Jesus. But he can't. He can't see. He can't look. And so he climbs up in a tree. And Jesus comes that way and he looks up. He already knows his name because, he created him. And he looked up and he said, Zacchaeus, come down. I need to stay at your house today. And immediately he was overjoyed. Like, absolutely, I'll come to my house. Let's go have dinner or lunch or whatever, right? And the crowd started to mutter. They started to grumble. And they said, this guy's going to eat with sinners? And before they could say anything else, Zacchaeus goes, look, I'm serious. I'm today, right now, with everybody's witness, and you all know who I am, I'm going to give half of what I own to the poor. And if I've cheated anybody, I will give you back 4 times as much as what I took. And then Jesus looked at him and he said, today, salvation has come to this house because I didn't come to seek what I already had. I came to seek what was lost. I think this is a very important lesson, okay? Because Zacchaeus was a tax collector and he knew he was lost. Like, there was no part of it. He probably thought, like, I got a good life right now, but what's after this? Like, I can feel it in my heart. Like, this is temporary and this is fading quickly. And he knew there was no hope for him, right? Nobody liked him, except for the people that wanted his money. But then Jesus came and offered him mercy and loved him as he was where he was. And he was so moved by this that he understood what true repentance is. And repentance is not when you cry, repentance is when you change. Let me just say that one again. Repentance is not when you cry. Repentance is when you change. And that's what he did. He's like, I am putting my money where my mouth is. I am done with cheating people. I will give half of what I have to the poor because what Jesus is doing for me is such a big deal that me giving half of my wealth away, which is a lot, is a deal for me. Like, I'm ahead on this one. Ha, ha, ha. And if I've cheated anybody, just to prove how serious I am, I will pay you back 4 times as much as what I took. We need more people like Zacchaeus. Love you guys.